Hello friends, my name is Rishabh Gupta. I am Head of International Marketing at CASS Business School, Paris. We are one of the very established business schools in heart of Paris city. We offer a lot of programs. In this video, I'd like to quickly tell you about our programs, the eligibility and the application process. I'll also highlight a little bit about the positive aspects of France so that you can counsel your students accordingly. If you want to watch this video in Hindi, I'll probably share the other clip as well with you. Quickly talking about the courses, let's start with the bachelor courses. We have one of the very unique bachelor courses in France. Our bachelor degree is of 3-year duration, and the unique point is that it's a dual bachelor degree. What that means is that a student who will study 3 years in a bachelor program will get one BBA degree from CASS Paris, and second he will get a BBA degree from one of the grande écoles of France. So we have two partner institutions. One is ESC PAU and other is ISIT Paris, both of which are grande école and are accredited by international agencies like AACSB, EPASS. So they are basically well-established schools for their bachelor's program. So along with them, we will be teaching this course. So the student would get the benefit that at one fees, he will get 2 degrees. So this is the benefit which no other business school is offering in France or maybe in entire Europe as of now. Now, what are the eligibility criteria for this program? So eligibility criteria for this program is very simple. We need any student who has done 12th with 50% marks in any state board or the national board. Many of the students and agents ask about the gap. So we are okay with gap as long as it is academically justified. He should have either been pursuing some diplomas or doing some jobs up there. However, as a tip, I'll say, as a guidance note, I will say that normally the maximum age till which bachelor student should be accepted is 24, because beyond that, visa for a bachelor student is a little inappropriate for embassy. So recruit students who have done 12th with 50% marks and have age less than 24. Now, other unique points about our bachelor program, we have 4 specialization in bachelor programs. One of the generic specialization is international business, and the second most popular specialization these days is digital marketing. Apart from that, we are also offering international digital finance as a specialization. And one quick selling point for you, we have a specialization called healthcare management. So you can recruit students who want to do bachelor in healthcare management field, which obviously, as you know, leads to a lot of jobs in Western countries. Moving on to the master's program. We have 2 kind of master's programs. So one is we have MSc degree and the second is MBA. So we have 6 specializations in both of them. Specializations are global digital finance, digital marketing, healthcare management, data science, supply chain management, and a generic international management. Now basically the course structure is such that the first year of the program is common for all of these students, and they specialize only in the second year, wherein they dig deeper into these subjects. So that helps them get better and better jobs, because the companies these days demand specialized skills. Now let me tell you the difference between both these programs. So for a student who has done a 3-year bachelor degree and has no work experience, he will go for a 2-year MSc program in any of these 6 specializations. For a student who has done a 3-year bachelor degree but has at least 2 years of work experience, professional work experience, he can go for a 1-year MBA program. And students who have done 4 or more years of degree, let's say a BTech degree or a B Pharmacy degree, without work-ex can go for direct second year admission in MSc. So for them, MSc course will be of 1 year. And if they have some work-ex with the 4-year degree, let's say 1 or 2 years of professional work-ex, then they can also go for MBA, 1-year MBA with any of these 6 specializations. So hence friends, this is another unique point for our business school, that we are offering all kind of entry points for a student. Those who want to do 1-year MSc, 1-year MBA and have a little bit of work-ex, they are eligible for it. And those who don't have work-ex, still you can take them for a 2-year MSc program. And in all of these 3 programs, 6 specializations are valid. If there is any confusion about it, I have made a table which is easily explainable, who is eligible for what, and I will be sharing it through email with you as well. Moving on to the aspect of fee and application procedure. So as I've already told you that all our bachelors and all our masters are dual degree program. Okay, so imagine if a student is coming for a 1-year MBA to CASS Paris, then he is not only going to get a CASS degree, he is also going to get a Grande École degree, maybe from ICET or from ESC PAU, but he will get 2 degrees in just 1 year at a 1-year fee. So that's the big deal that you have to explain to the student, that nowhere in France or maybe nowhere in the world in 1 year you can get 2 degrees, and that too from 2 top-end institutions who are certified by RNCP, Grande École, AACSB, E-Pass and whatnot. So most of the best rankings we are already there, accreditations we are already there with these companies. So fee part of these courses I'll explain. So our bachelor's fees, the first year fee is 9,600 euro, second year fees is 7,200 euro, and third year fees is again just 7,200 euro. So overall the package program fees is 24,000 euro. Again, you can compare it across the world. It is one of the cheapest fees in which you can get such high quality studying at a Grande École, getting a degree from a Grande École. Coming to our master's fees, our 1-year MBA fees is 10,500 euro, which is again the cheapest for a dual degree. 1-year MSc fees is also just 10,500 euro. For the 2-year MSc, the first year fees is 10,500 euro and the second year fees is 7,500 euro. So again, we have tried to reduce the fee aspect for second year so that the students don't have to, work too hard to get their fees or ask their parents again if the fees is high. So our second year fees is very, very nominal in the MSc program. Now coming to the application process. Application process, we know that agents find it very difficult to use complicated softwares to file applications on behalf of the students. So we have done away with all that. So there's a simple 3-page application form which is mostly like the inquiry form that you fill at your centers for students. I will attach it in an email. So you just fill all the details, ask the student to fill the details, put the signature, scan the form and send to us along with few documents. What are those documents? First of all, the passport, first page and the last page has to be scanned. A passport size photo must be there. 12th, and if student is going for masters, then his bachelor transcripts, bachelor degree and work ex documents. That's it. We don't need any PCC, no apostille is required, no IELTS is required, no SOP, no letter of recommendations, no MOA. So we have made the process very, very simple for all of you and all the students. Now what happens when you send that file to us at the official ID that I'll share with you in this video? Once you send all the documents to us, we quickly verify and schedule an interview. So our endeavor is to schedule an interview within 2 to 3 days of receiving the documents. So let's say you send the documents to me on Monday. Most probably the Paris team will take interview on Tuesday or Wednesday or last by Thursday. The moment student takes goes through the interview, it's a small interview, 10 to 15 minutes. We just try to understand his motivation and assess his language skills. The moment the interview is cleared, we immediately send you an offer letter. Our endeavor is to send you an offer letter within 12 to 18 hours of the interview. Now once the student or you get the offer letter, they have to make a quick deposit to confirm their seat, and for the remaining fee we give them time in which they can arrange the fee and pay to us. Once we receive the fee, first year fee, then we send you all the required visa documents, which in case of France are the accommodation certificate, which you also call the housing certificate, the fee receipts and the official enrollment letter. So this is a very, very simple application process wherein we have tried to remove all the challenges that you normally face while recruiting for France. Now, quick review I want to give about France, because if you've not been dealing with France, probably Among all the Schengen countries, France is one of the easiest to sell because it has one of the most vibrant economies. It has like in the top 5 economies of the world. And also our college is in Paris, which ensures that students are not isolated in a small city. Paris has a huge population. Plus Paris is very cosmopolitan. Every year it is ranked as one of the best cities visited by maximum people. It's been like for last 40 years. So that means student can also find some work on the weekends or whenever they are free from the classes and sustain themselves. Also, all Indian students specifically get a long stay back. So for all the students, there is a 1 year stay back after completing your master's degree. But for Indian students, there is an extended 1 year stay back. So basically, if a student is going for a 1 year MBA, he will get kind of a work permit, you can say, for 2 years to stay there, work there, recover his cost and have some savings. And if he is diligent enough, that can be easily converted into PR. Apart from that, France has a unique system of CASS subsidy. So that's a housing subsidy that a student gets. So if he stays in an eligible accommodation, up to 40-50% of the rent is paid by the French government. I hope I have been able to touch most of the points. If I have left any point, you can always get back to me in email. One quick addition I'll do because of the intakes, certain things need to be planned accordingly. One quick point I like to add over here is that we are the only B school probably in France who is offering you 4 intakes. So we have a June intake. Actually, we had a May intake, but I think we will be starting now in June. So we have a May intake, One quick point I like to add over here is that we are perhaps the only B school who is having 4 intakes. So we have a May intake, we have a September intake, October intake and a February intake. Now, May and September intakes, it works as a dual degree between CASS Paris and ESC PAU. For October and the February intakes, it works as a dual degree between CASS Paris and ISIT Paris. So in any case, in all the intakes, for all the courses and specializations, students will always get a dual degree. This is one of the key points you can tell to your student. And in case for whatever reason he needs to defer his joining by a month or for any other, there can be many reasons. So we have so many intakes that the student does not have to wait for a full year. So if he wants to defer his intake from September to October or October to Feb or Feb to May, he always has these options. We are very quick to provide deferment letters. Also, some of the agents have these questions about the refund policy. So although France has a very, very high visa success rate, if you're working for France, it's nearly 100%. But in case there is a refusal, our offer letters after the fee payment will come with those details that the fee refund will be affected within 7 days into the account of student. So we're very, very particular about that if a student is not coming, we have no right to hold back to that fees. I hope I have clarified a lot of things and now you can simply start recruiting. I am expecting a lot of numbers from you. Also, if you're facing any other challenge or need any more clarity, this is my email ID. Immediately write an email to me. I'm very proactive, available on WhatsApp also, and I'll try to reply as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.